What a tale of 24 hours. Yesterday and today, we were dealing with the effects of Ida. Tonight, we are much quieter. We don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings across our area that we were experiencing the same time yesterday. And if you get into some of these storms, regardless of whether it's severe or not, we could have some heavy downpours. So just be aware of that. This storm made landfall today stronger than Hurricane Katrina was at landfall 16 years ago. If you're in Gretna, Alta Vista, over the next 30 minutes or so, you're going to hear some thunder and lightning. You're watching ABC 13. We are cutting into your program because we have a tornado warning right now that is still in effect for portions of Bedford, Botetourt, and Rockbridge counties. This is in effect until 10:30 tonight. So this is now north of Peaks of Otter. So if you are in Montvale, you are no longer included in this warning. You were dropped a while ago. Blacksburg had confirmed reports of a tornado on the ground just minutes ago. That is confirmed from the National Weather Service. The storm is moving to the north and to the northeast at about 20 miles per hour at this point. Tomorrow looks good again. Today is dry. So Wednesday is really our first chance of seeing any precipitation this week. That will be very scattered. We will have the clouds in place, but rain showers will be fairly light on Wednesday. Those heavier rains will move in Thursday into Friday. Want to get you in that safe place. That safe place, as we have mentioned this evening, is the centermost part of your home, away from doors and windows. No cars, no mobile homes, because neither one of those places are anywhere you want to be in a tornado. So let's switch here to the velocity mode. This is how we're having to kind of take a look inside the storm. This shows us the winds going to and from the radar, and those winds kind of create that spin in the atmosphere. It's moving to the northeast at about 25 miles per hour. That was the last update from the National Weather Service. And you can see with this latest scan, that particular area of rotation looks to continue to weaken. Biloxi, we saw that report from just a few minutes ago, continuing to see these rain bands move in there. So be prepared for some heavy rain this week. Possibility of some flooding. If you're in a flood-prone area, you know who you are. Some gusty winds, very low tornado threat and hail threat. I'm not too concerned about those at this point. It's out for you. See Blacksburg there catching in on this at about 11:22, reaching Roanoke around 12:15. As we go over the next several hours, we're going to push this line out of here. We're going to hold on to some clouds for the late evening hours. Overnight will start to clear out. You'll probably notice a difference tomorrow. It may be more muggy tomorrow morning than tomorrow night. So you'll probably feel the difference during the day tomorrow. I mentioned yesterday at this time we were dealing with tornado warnings. We had 2 confirmed tornadoes in our area today. The first one occurred in Montgomery County, just to the southeast of Radford at 6:34, lasted till 6:38. That was an EF1. Put this into perspective for you. We were out here at noon today, and I'm easily 60 yards away from where we stood at noon. It's the second light pole down there. It's where we were able to stand for a noon live shot. 5 hours later, this is what's happened. Melissa, things are improving for the moment, but as Sydney mentioned, things this afternoon can change, and with floodwaters, things change quickly, and behind me is evidence of that. Just a short time ago, there was substantial flooding covering this road. This is Business 220 near Highway 57 in the Bassett community, and the road is back open now. Once the river reaches about 25 feet, it's going to start to spill over onto River Street, and this major thoroughfare is not going to be able to remain passable. I have often said, if it's going to be cold, we might as well get the snow. Well, we have both. It is very cold out here, and I finally got my snow. This crew spent much of the day surveying damage across the area. God's pit crew will remain here in Charlotte County for the next 3 days, working to clean up all that Mother Nature brought down. Debris large and small litters Elizabeth Bowman's property in Bassett. Last night, fast-moving waters trapped her and her son inside her home.
I told my son, I said, gosh, the water's coming down the road. I said, it's going to come in the house. And I cut the TV and cut the computer off and went in the dining room, and I could see it coming in, and I climbed up on top of the table.
Bowman called 911.
And I remember the guy telling me his name was Brian. He was on the Bassett Rescue Squad. I just remember him picking me up and carrying me through the water and putting me in a boat.
Now that the water has gone down, Bowman can really see the extent of the damage.
I couldn't go in the house.
A lot of things happen in these rooms, and it's just crazy to see this much damage.
Elizabeth Bowman's granddaughter, Amanda, took us inside. Several inches of mud covers the floor. Furniture is in disarray, and there is lingering evidence of how deep the water was.
Like the mirror and everything, I mean, it completely collapsed. And like the quilts on the bed, they're, you know, muddy now. Like, ooh, it sends chills down my spine.
Something Elizabeth Bowman spent a lifetime building, destroyed in a matter of minutes.
I just thank everybody for everything. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.